There was another long silence. At last, Hamish said bleakly, "You don't want me to come?" It was not a question. "I knew you'd understand," pleaded his mother. "I mean, it's only this one Christmas. You could come at the New Year when she's gone." "Aye, all right," muttered Hamish. "I mean," coaxed Mrs. Macbeth, "you've got lots of friends in Loch Dhu. Your voice sounds funny." "I have the influenza," said Hamish, his Highland accent growing more sibilant, a sure sign he was upset. "Och," said Mrs. Macbeth, with all the heartlessness of a busy mother with a large family. "You always did think you were dying when you got a wee bit of a cold. Take some aspirin and go to bed." Another silence. "Was there anything else?" Hamish finally asked in accents as chilly as the police office. No, that was all. Sorry, son. But you know who Hannah is. Ever since you put that moose down her back when you were 8, she's never been fond of you. The new house is just fine, rare and warm. The fires draw just grand." "When's Aunt Hannah arriving?" asked Hamish. "On the 20th. "Provided I am still alive," said Hamish stiffly. "I'll run over with your presents before then." "Aye, that'll be great. See you then." Hamish shuffled back miserably to bed. No one wanted him. He was alone in the world. He was dying and nobody cared. There came a sharp rap at the back door. He sneezed dismally and stayed where he was. Towser stirred lazily and slowly wagged his tail. The rapping came louder now, more peremptory. Hamish's conscience gave him a nudge. He was Loch Dhu's only policeman. The weather was savage, and someone out there might be in trouble. He groaned as he got up again, slung an old woolen dressing gown about his shoulders and made his way to the kitchen door. He opened it, and Priscilla Halberton Smythe was borne in on a gust of wind and snow. "Oh, it's yourself, Priscilla," said Hamish. Priscilla, once the love of his life, until Hamish had grown heartily sick of the weight of the torch he was carrying for her, slammed the door on the storm and looked at Hamish. "I know crime's thin on the ground here at the best of times," she said briskly, "but it's 2 in the afternoon, and you've obviously just got out of bed." "I am a sick man," said Hamish furiously, "but a fat lot you care. You never even thought to phone." "How on earth was I supposed to know you were sick?" asked Priscilla. She looked slowly around the kitchen, at the cold stove, at the dirty pots and dishes piled up in the sink. "This place is enough to make anyone ill. For heaven's sake, get back to bed and leave me to clear up this mess." "Couldn't you just make us a cup of tea and come and sit by the bed and talk to me?" moaned Hamish. "Nonsense. You'll feel miles better when this place is spick and span." Priscilla radiated nervous energy. She had grown thin and spare, and her hair was scraped up in an untidy knot on the top of her head. Hamish thought that since her family home, Tummel Castle, had been turned into an hotel, she had not once relaxed. Although her father, Colonel Halberton Smythe, owned the hotel, all the work fell on Priscilla. As there was excellent fishing and shooting, it was busy even in winter. It was Priscilla who saw to everything, from ordering the food and drink to soothing down the guests offended by her father's blunt manner. In an amazingly short time, she had made a success of the business, but she had lost her cool good looks and graceful movements, perpetually worried, perpetually strung up, now brittle to snapping point. Hamish crept back to bed. "What a pigsty!" exclaimed Priscilla, following him in. "Have you fed Towser?" "Just some of the hard food. He doesn't like it over much." "He never did like it. He likes people food. You know that, Hamish. Come, Towser." Towser slid off the bed and crept servilely after her. Hamish lay, listening to the sound of Priscilla scrubbing floors and cleaning out cupboards and washing dishes. He felt she ought to be at his bedside, stroking his brow, instead of going on like some sort of health visitor. 2 hours later, she crashed into the bedroom, carrying a bucket and mop and dust.